Hello, witches. Happy Tarot Tuesday, or I'm going to call it Divination Tuesday because um, I realized today I didn't do an unboxing last month of any of my decks, which I'm sorry, I suck. So today I am going to do an unboxing with you. I opened it, I started going through it, but I didn't even finish it. This is the Seasons of the Witch Oracle collection, and they have all 8 Sabbats out now. So this is the Imbolc, Imbolc, Imbolg, depending on how you pronounce it, Seasons of the Witch Oracle deck. I thoroughly enjoyed the Yule deck. It moved very much with the seasons and the time. So I am really looking forward to using this one for the next 6 weeks up to Ostara. So let's get into this deck. So before I get into this, as usual, I want to give you kind of a brief rundown of today for me. It's my day off. So, when I let my hair dry naturally, it does its own little weird wave and kind of looks like crap. So I don't have a lot of makeup on. It's my days off. This is when I get to come home and, hang out and do my unboxings and have fun doing this stuff. And of course, it is after lunch, so I am back to my trusty water. And I seriously keep looking at another jug. I can't commit. This is my one and only water carrier outside of my coffee. So anyway, yeah, this is my day off. I want to get into another deck and I want to sit down and do a reading with it because I'm excited to use this for the next few weeks. So let's get into it. All right, so let's get into another unboxing of the Seasons of the Witch. Like I said, I opened this and I started going through it and then I said, no, put it back. We're going to do this together. All right. Rock Pool app you can download. Go look for it on your app store. I love these. The moon. So of course we know Imbolc is all about, this was a bitch to get back onto. Imbolc is all about the light and candles. So this seemed very, very fitting for the backs of these decks. This deck is very sturdy. They are all gilded differently. This one, of course, has blue edges. And so let's get started. I'm going to maybe speed this up. We'll see how this goes. Because I don't want to take forever on these, Go where your spirit dwells, where your sight is clear and your breath is liberated. The bells have rung, chiming far and near. Underneath feathered wings, my dear, you have nothing to fear. Allow the magic of who you are to be seen by the eyes you keep. You are enough, my dear. Take ease in receiving. All are capable of dreaming, but it is those who surrender to vision who are visionaries. We're in Aquarius season, so yeah. Arts and crafts, nothing exists without the essence of spirit. It may be whispers or chants, your energy is what brings life to all that you create. Bathing ritual. With you, water spirit, I wash away what no longer serves me and drink in spells that call for healing. Black bear, your existence is the resistance. All you must do is accept the power awaiting your arrival. I love that. Blackberries, there is no weaving with existence when you ignore the presence of spirit within self. Bloodstone, closing your eyes to the truths of reality will only connect you with the illusions you have created. Oh, I love that. Bridget, of course. May the serpent wake, bellowing with the rising flame and beckoning the wisdom that awaits your return. Bridget's doll, because making corn dollies is the season. Thread by thread, I weave my desires, working as one with the source of creative power. Candle dressing, sharp as nails, engraving my will, intentions, spoken, declare what will be. Casserole, trust in the flavors that led you here, an unexpected alignment. Let it move you in ways that capture your soul. Cinnamon rolls, warm my heart, all deserving comfort readies my heart. Coming of spring, beneath my feet, stir the waking, spiraling surges of warmth that tell of life ready to birth. Consecrate tools. I will claim what is mine, what I see beyond the hidden. Gifted spirit, by tongue my words spill with purpose. Dark days of winter. I must seek to befriend the hidden parts of self, the darkness that embraces the whole of who I am. I like that one too. Dawn. Slow it down, move slower, still. Become the witness, swelling in presence. We're never present enough. Devotional. There's something so intimate when letters reflect in the tongue. In times of introspection, when I am at my most vulnerable, revealing all that lives in me. Yes. Dream realm. Not everything is what it may seem. Bring yourself back from all time and all places as a new perspective can be seen. Forged in fire. I love that one too. Your strength was crafted through adversity, a mastery only you behold. This. I love that. Garlic. It is unwise to walk beyond the boundaries you have yet to expand on. Protection among all else. I teach that all the time. Learn to protect yourself first. Greenhouse. It may be clear the intentions I sow in preparation for the path ahead. Oh, may it be clear. It is time to sow those seeds. Grimoire. Keep what is sacred near to you, for it is only to be shared when you are ready. Groundhog. Wake up, dear one, from the slumber you find comfort in. The truth is seeking those ready to acknowledge it. The horned owl. Become the shadow that watches, keeping quiet while moving intentionally. The house mouse. You know the things you are capable of, but are you confident in leaning into that belief? I like that too. Incense. Allow the smoke to reveal the truth, clearing the haze while lifting the fog. Like I said, I didn't even finish going through these, so. Keening. Hold on for just a moment in time, acknowledging before release and liberating what needs to be freed. This. Gosh, these are great. Calming. I am here, present and ready to answer the call. Hear my beating roar coming back home to me. Milk Moon Witch. Watch as the tides turn in your favor, weaving the waters within and conjuring unspoken desires. North Star. I am an embodiment of what I seek, walking with purpose while focused on my path. Peppermint. Take from me what keeps me held back, clearing myself from all that does not belong in the vision of what is to come. River Rocks. Go with the current, dear one. Find peace in letting go. Let life wash over your soul and welcome your becoming. Rosemary Bread. Share and commune with the ones who mean the most to you. Break bread with the spirit of rosemary, which will call for healing and mend. Sacred space. Mundane to eyes of not my own. These sacred responsibilities are mine to embrace. I like that one too. Self-ceremony. Create the visions you desire. Take action in the plans that lead to fulfillment. Serpent. Slither through and out as you shed in preparation for a new beginning. Snowdrops. When all seems to stem from the unknown, hold firm in knowing that all will be as it should. Snowflakes. Every moment is a sacred gift, a blessing you shouldn't take for granted. The swan. I am everything I seek, the one I am meant to trust above all else to create one of the strongest loves within my lifetime. Weather divination. I trust in what I feel, for what I feel are signs to pay mind to. Winter besom. Sweep away all ill intent while creating boundaries weaved with protection, a witch respects passages of safety. And winter woodlands. Take time to honor what you feel. Self-compassion is the healing balm to desire. Healing balm you desire. Jeez, it'd help if I read the words. So this gives us a good idea of what each card looks like. So I'm going to do a thorough shuffle, come back, and let's do a reading. Okay. I am sure that these are probably, may still be somewhat in order, but I've shuffled quite a bit. I do over and under with the gilded edges ones because I do not want to break off the gild for a while. So I want to tell you real quick, in these books there are spreads. So we are going to do the Interview Your Deck spread, Getting to Know the Seasons of the Witch, which will be 7 cards again. I think I did that with the Yule deck, so I kind of want to be very similar to that. So let's do this. All right. We have Winter Besom. I'm going to move things here so we can hopefully get all the cards in the deck. So we have 1, let me see this layout again, 3, and then 4. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, one of my favorite cards came up, the Bloodstone, when I was going through it. So I like that because that was going to be one of the definitions that I looked up. So, all right, they're all in the picture here. So let's look these up. Card number 1 is going to be, what personality do you have? So this is for the deck. That is number 43. Let's go look that up. And okay. Not everyone who knocks at your door is there with good intention, nor are you required to entertain any person or idea if something feels off. Witches hang brooms above their doors to protect their dwelling from negative energy. You too have such a defense against bad vibes in the form of your instincts, and sometimes the universe will send a test or challenge to see if you are honoring your soul's guidance and have truly learned your lessons from past circumstances. The Winter Besom card is here to encourage a pause before moving forward with any plans. Consider it a checkpoint that will allow you to evaluate whether the situation you have inquired about is truly deserving of safe passage into your life. Think about whether or not this person or situation represents a pattern of self-destruction or if there are red flags that you can recognize from previous experiences. Receiving this card suggests it's better to be cautious if you're unsure and put boundaries in place where appropriate. The answer to your question isn't necessarily no, but it is a sign to proceed with caution. So I like that. This deck is definitely telling me to be cautious. That is the personality of the deck. So card number 2 is going to be, what is your strength? And that is number 41. Oops. 41, the Swan. Pulling the Swan card in a reading can mean one of 2 things. First is a beautiful connection to finding a life partner or a soulmate-like connection. Swans stay with one partner for the entirety of their life, and if you went searching for an image of a swan, you'd be hard-pressed not to come across 2 swans connecting in a heart-shaped embrace. Romance, love, and loyalty are the very heart of this card. So if your reading is about another person, then receiving this card is a good omen for a beautiful, loving relationship that has the potential to go the distance. The second meaning for the Swan card, however, is all about you and the relationship you have with yourself. This card could be guiding you to find a deeper respect for yourself and to see great potential you have. Much like the mislabeled ugly duckling, you too may have been misjudged or misunderstood, but the flawed opinions of others have about you will not change the remarkable person you were always born to be. You are destined for great things, but first you need to fall in love with yourself and believe you are deserving of having what you want. Which meaning is for you, you might ask. Listen to your spirit. The first choice that comes to mind is the correct one. Again, we are looking at interviewing the deck. So this is what the strengths are. This is a lifelong partner. So this is going to be something that I will use from here on out. So the next card is number 3. What is your weakness? Keening. So number 29. Oops, that's 28. All right. Keening is a Galaic or Celtic tradition of releasing grief for the dead through an intense wail. Although death wailing is a practice that is observed by many indigenous cultures, and especially in the Americas, Asia, and Africa, mourning wails served many purposes, including showing respect for the dead and releasing sorrow. Pulling this card is a sign that you or the person you have asked about is not communicating effectively. There may also be a lack of respect or connection with those involved with your question. It isn't fair to expect someone to understand how you feel if you don't share your thoughts and emotions. And this card suggests your situation will not change as long as you keep quiet. This is not the time to take a passive position, express how you feel, and make your demands, frustrations, or desire known. If your question is about career or money, then receiving this card can mean it's time to ask for a raise or promotion, but it can also mean demanding more respect from your colleagues. Additionally, this card may be speaking to you, guiding you to speak up for a worthwhile cause. So again, what is your weakness? Communicating effectively, or me not listening, maybe? If your question is about if you don't share your thoughts or emotions. So, obviously, I think I need to take this thing seriously, this deck, this reading. That's what I would take with that card, since this is an interview. So let's do number 4, which is Dawn. Number 4 is, how will you help me grow? And let's go to number 18. There is great intelligence and stillness in which you are free to disconnect from the noise and chaos of everyday life. You are being asked to look past your need to be productive, choosing instead to stand still, be at ease, and take solace in doing absolutely nothing. This is your time to rest and reflect. Listen to your spirit, ask it what it needs in this moment to be honored and fulfilled. Do you truly need to take action right now, or is it that your ego is giving you a false sense of urgency? Are you keeping yourself busy to avoid looking closely at feelings that are attempting to bubble over? What would happen if you allowed yourself to feel the truth of your emotions rather than trying to push them away? Receiving this card suggests you're ready to face things and heal them so you can find the truths of what's hiding underneath. Receiving this card may also mean time in solitude is a powerful healing method for you to embrace. Yes! How am I going to grow with you? Solitude, alone time. Thank you. I'm good with that. Definitely good with that. So, greenhouse, when should I call on you for guidance? This is number 23. Greenhouse is one of the most positive cards in the deck, and pulling it means you're about to welcome a joyous new start. Unlike with other cards in this deck, this fresh beginning is something you've chosen for yourself and are excited about. You have all the potential to create something momentous. However, this card also warns you not to expect miracles. There will still be a lot of hard work, dedication, and even some failures along the way, but the overall result will likely be very successful. If you're feeling stagnant or in a challenging situation, this card encourages you to begin planting the seeds and preparing a new idea or opportunity to drop in your lap. Dress for the job you wish to have. Start researching things you'd do if you had the money or time, or get together a plan of action or a goal, even if you don't have all the resources to make it happen. Receiving this card means the pathway is clear and you are covered by the safety of your cosmic greenhouse. You don't need to wait until external conditions are right to move forward with your plans. Boy, I'm not going to talk about something that I have, in the works or in the talks right now, but That was exactly what I thought of as, you know, when should I call on you for guidance? So the path is clear. It's open. Oh my gosh, I love that. So anytime I need growth advice with the seeds of the greenhouse, here is when I need to call on this deck. So let's move on to 17 because I don't want to keep you guys on here forever. Dark days of winter. What is the best way to work with you? Number 17. 15. Okay. Imbolc is the midway point between Yule and the beginning of winter, and Ostara, the beginning of spring, a time of year that heralds some of the darkest storms and nights. This card suggests you are experiencing a similar situation in your life, that fears and traumas are coming to your emotional surface. Know that they aren't here to scare you, and just as rain nourishes the earth, your shadow also holds the key to bigger growth when you enter your spring season. The earth cannot avoid winter, and neither can you avoid your darker side for long. Receiving this card is confirmation that now is the time for you to face your demons, if only to realize they are actually trying to help. In greeting your demons as friends, you may find that they teach you how to be sharper, wiser, more experienced, self-aware, and even sexier or more alluring. It's understandable to want to avoid reliving any pain associated with unpleasant experiences. However, ignoring them will not erase them from your life story. Why not use them to your advantage and gain as much as you can from what they have to offer? Damn. What is the best way to work with you? Whew. Wow. I'm good with that too. During the dark times when things are, that just called me out on my shit again. Damn. All right, number 9. Well, number 7, which is the number 9 card. What will our relationship be like? Which, like I said, this was one of the cards that drew me when we were pulling, just going through them. Bloodstone is known to facilitate courage in the wearer, guiding them to follow their heart and make their own way. Bloodstone will appear in your reading when it's time to make a decision. You may feel as though there are 2 different paths or perhaps several paths to choose from. But deep down, your soul has already made the decision and is waiting for your ego to catch up. Receiving this card suggests there is a battle between your heart and mind, that the rational path is trying to steer you towards the more reasonable or safer option, but your heart doesn't share the same limitations. The path you'd really like to take may be harder, but nothing worth doing is the easy way to go. This card guides you to avoid the safety of crowds, cliches, and herd mentality, which will not fulfill the desire that is within your heart. What will our relationship be like? Woo woo! Forge your own path. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah. Definitely 100% with what is going on. I love the connection with this. Again, there are several different, like there's the interview, we have the Imbolc cross, Aquarius spread, candle dressing spread, and the coming of spring spread. And it gives you, you know, the cards, rosemary bread spread, a sacred space spread, self-ceremony spread. There's a ton of readings in here, okay? You've got a lot to pick from when you do, and do use the readings. It helps you connect, or use the spreads. It helps you connect to the cards and gives them a position that makes it easier read for you. So pick one out and try it. I really, really love this deck, you guys. Wow, wow, wow. These decks never cease to amaze me. This is the second deck of 8 that I'll be unboxing periodically throughout the year. And, you know, even though was doing kind of just an interview spread, if something resonated with you, great, because some things definitely resonated with me on this. So I really like the connections to the season that they've used on the cards. The layouts are beautiful. The explanations both in the book and on the cards are great. So I am really liking these oracle decks. I will come back in a couple weeks and we will go over one of my many tarot decks that I have and we will talk again soon. I hope you have a fabulous Tarot Tuesday, and yeah, we'll see you in a few days.